Well boys, we've cracked a main cap. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have never seen that happen, and it's happened on the cam dog. Where is he?
Oh, the Haltech broke my car. If you didn't think it was a rod bearing before, I reckon you think it's a good chance it's one now. I checked the log of that last pull we did in it. It was like 28 PSI. Good air fuels, good ignition timing, nothing wrong with it. ECU was fine. I don't know what's gone wrong.
Oh, it still sounds deep, doesn't it? Like,
It doesn't sound like a bearing, but is it the flywheel?
have you heard rod bearings before?
Yeah.
Does it sound like that?
Not exactly.
We've done a few rod bearings in this before. It sounds different.
At idle, that's too much, isn't it?
Got that? Have a look. Pop the bonnet.
Pop the hood.
You imagine we try and start it and do something now, and then suddenly the flywheel goes and just tears a hole in the belly.
It sounds like the flywheel's loose or something, doesn't it?
When I drove this the other day, you put your foot on the clutch and you could feel vibration coming through the...
Before it did it, on the cruise here, as I put the clutch in, I felt the vibration through the clutch. Which is, I don't know.
Doesn't seem like a rod bearing, but...
No, but...
I can feel that shaking in the whole car.
Yeah.
I've never felt that with rod bearing. I reckon we just quit while we're ahead now.
And pull the
Pull the
gearbox
gearbox out.
Because that sounds like a loose flywheel or something, doesn't it?
Yeah. Which we actually put new flywheel bolts and Loctite on it this time.
Yeah. Everything.
So for once we did the right thing. Just sitting in the chair, you can feel the vibration coming through the chair.
I'm telling you, on the drive here, I put my foot on the clutch and the whole clutch pedal was shaking and the whole car was vibrating, and I checked the oil and I can't see much shiny stuff in there. Like the other day when it first happened, it was only doing a little bit. I'm starting to think it might have...
Well, we know the first time this rodded, the only reason that happened was the silicone I put in the gudgeon pins come out and block the pickup.
Yeah.
We know that. We fixed that. Put a new set of bearings in there, and we know that it did another rod bearing because the rod was already out of round from damage the first time.
Yeah.
This has a brand new set of rods in it and shouldn't just
A new
rod.
crank.
A new crank.
New
It
bearings.
shouldn't just rod for no reason.
No. There was no...
There's no extra silicone in there, so the pickup's not going to be blocked. And
There was nothing bad on the tune. Everything looked fine.
Oh well. Quick box out. Stand by. So we pulled the gearbox out and we've gone through all the gears and it still feels nice and smooth, so I think that rules out the gearbox. We've just put a blank gearbox back in there, just a bare casing, just so we can bolt the starter motor on and start the motor back up. And I've also taken off the clutch. The flywheel's on there and it's still tight, so we'll just see how it goes. This is odd. That noise sounds a lot different to the other rod knocks that we've had. But I don't know, we'll just have to pull the sump off and have a look. The scariest part about this is every other time we've done a rod bearing in this motor and all the others, when you drain the engine oil, there's heaps of metal that comes out of it as well, and this was pretty much spotless. We've cracked the main cap on number 2. Well boys, we've cracked a main cap. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have never seen that happen, and it's happened on the cam dog. Oh, they've all cracked. The crank's nearly come out the bottom. Oh my god. Nick drove it home like that. Oh,
Oh, this bearing is still in one piece.
yeah, that's all right. But look at the bolt.
Focus, yeah.
All right, the bolts were about to break. Oh yeah, the crank's still good. The crank is still good. Yeah, the bolts are all bent.
Is it just 2 that cracked?
No, it's 3, but we've got a plan, boys. All right, so not only did we break 3 main caps, upon closer inspection, the crank's also broken in half across the second main journal. All right, so that would have been where that horrible noise is, so the crank's not even connected anymore. Well, it's a sad day for the camp dog. We broke 3 main caps, the crank's broken in half, and Peter's just spotted that on the block above the thread of the main cap. It's cracked through the block as well. Oh, that one's cracked as too.
Oh, might be the end of the block. Oh, yeah.
Got a bit of thread left. So we pulled the engine out of the camp dog. We've got it here sitting on the stand now, and we're going to pull the other half of the crank out. We were going to finish the video there, but thought we may as well just show you the rest of the carnage while we're here. At least that one's still good. Well, can't see any other new cracks on there. The fact that I drove home with that crank in 2 pieces is already crazy enough as it is.
Oh.
Surely if those are broken, surely if 2 and 3 journals broken, then number 4 must be done as well.
Is it cracked?
I can't see any cracks. Should just weld it up. Camp dog, camp dog. Come out of there, it's got to go back in. The camp dog block is absolutely rooted. We can still salvage a lot of stuff out of here, but as for the block having the oversized piston and the bent head studs, we're probably going to have to retire that and go a different route at the moment. Don't know what we're going to do yet. Nick still hasn't actually seen this in person, so we'll get him to check it out and we'll have a bit of a talk what we're going to do, but for now we're just don't know. Anyway guys, we'll finish it off there and we'll see you guys in the next one.